All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Wednesday. Bull market, crypto bull market is back in session. Bitcoin has gone above 60K. Right now it's sitting at 61 265. And this is a critical moment. I think once we got back over 60K, now we can pull back down. We're still not out of the woods yet. But it looks like after all the consolidation, it looks like we're going to be heading up higher pretty soon, right? And this is what I was predicting as we get closer to September, as we get closer to that first rate cut, we should be seeing crypto prices go higher. It took a lot longer. People thought we were going to have a crypto bull run, a maniac bull run in the summer, July. We didn't get that. We got a pullback. There was some fears of a recession, so the market took a little dip, but we came back, and now crypto's in session. I'm looking at the Fear and Greed Index on CoinMarketCap. We're at 46, so it looks like things are on the up. So where are we going next? Let me share my screen so we could look at some charts and we could see where potentially we can end up in the near future, right? Okay, so let's take a look at this this Bitcoin chart. All right, look at that massive move up. I mean, if you look at it right here, right, we went from 59 all the way to 61. Now it's not too big of a jump, but if we go out, we've been doing this consolidation here, and we've been below that 60K mark. So I think from here we shoot up to 65 for a little bit, or we could just shoot all the way up and go to 70K and break all-time highs again. Because remember, we touched all-time highs back in March, February, March, April, that time frame when the Bitcoin spot ETFs got approved. So yeah, we already touched all-time highs before. Now it's really time to break through that, like we typically do during a crypto bull run, and Bitcoin most likely will reach 100K. I'm believing that it will reach 100K by the end of the year. Maybe a lot more than that, right? I was looking at the chart earlier, or from Cryptos R Us, the YouTube channel, and he was showing a chart, and it showed that two crypto bull cycles ago, BTC did a 10x from its lows. Then in 2020, it did a 7x, and now, even if it did a 3 to 4x from its previous highs, which is around 69, I mean that's around 180 to 240, right? 3 to 4x, that's 180 to 240. So that's what we're looking at. So most likely we will be reaching that 100K mark by the end of the year. It's just my opinion, right? Not financial advice. All right. So what's going on with Ethereum? Ethereum has been lagging, specifically, to BTC. It's been taking a dip, and this happened to BTC too, right? When the BTC spot ETFs got approved, Bitcoin took a dip, but then 3 to 4 months after, it started to spike up. So, who knows when Ethereum's going to come back, but most likely that will make all-time highs too pretty soon. Its all-time high was 4,600. So, it'll do at least a 3x from here, 2 to 3x, in my opinion. I think a safe target for it, this bull market, is 8,000 to 10,000, right? If you wanted to, in my opinion, right? Not financial advice again. If you want to take profit, I think anywhere from 8 to 10,000, you're not waiting to the tippy top, but you're not selling it too soon where you don't get some of those gains. 8,000 from here is a 4x. To 10,000, it's kind of like a 4x, probably like 3.5. But to 10,000, it's probably like around 4.5x. That's pretty good. But the majority of the gains are going to be reaped from the altcoins. Now, a lot of people are focused on Solana. A lot of people think Solana is going to hit 1,000 this bull run. That would have to put it at a market cap of 6, 7, 8, around 5 to 600 billion dollars. That's where Solana would have to be at to reach $1,000. Could it reach that? Maybe. Right now, Ethereum's sitting at 300. So maybe it could reach where Ethereum's at now, but Ethereum's going to be a lot higher, right? And if Ethereum does a 3x, I think Ethereum can hit $1 trillion, and maybe BTC, not maybe, BTC's probably going to hit 2.2 trillion, maybe 2.5 trillion, right? And then maybe Ethereum's 1 trillion, and then the rest of the markets maybe 2 to 3 trillion. So maybe we have a $6 to $7 trillion crypto market altogether, and we're going to see a lot of stuff pump, because a lot of these coins in the top 100, they're only worth, coming down from number 10, 13 billion and lower. So imagine all that liquidity coming into the market. We're going to see a lot of 10x, 20, 30, 40x. So I think a lot of the money to be made is in these altcoins. I think if you get into the right ones, especially a lot of the L2s, I think you could make a lot of money. Definitely, in the crypto market at 10x, if you hold close towards the end of the bull market, I think if you're in the right project, you could get at least a good 10x. Right now, if you're in one of the narratives that are going crazy, such as AI, the DePIN sector, the base narratives, the gaming narratives, the meme stuff. If you're in those right plays, those right coins, you could probably see 30 to 50 to 100x on some of those plays. That's how early we are in the market, and I think there's a lot of gains to be made, right? And it comes very quickly. It comes like within a month or two. So you got to be ready to get in, get out, take profit. But I think we still have some time before we get that. But we're gonna start to see narratives play out. That's what you get to see, and hopefully you're in the narratives that play out first, so you could take profit from those and move on to different narratives. I think that's where the money is made. So I'll give you an example. If you have coin A and coin B, right? Let's just say coin B, that coin B's narrative takes off first. Let's just say it's gaming, and coin B is at $10, right? But then the gaming narrative takes off and coin B goes to 40. But coin A is still at $10 because that narrative hasn't taken off yet. Or maybe let's just say that coin is at $15, right? So now you have a coin that went from 10 to 40, right? But this one's still relatively at the same price. Maybe it's around 17, not 15, right? Let's say it went up a little bit. Now you take profit from that coin. You got a 3x here, and this coin's good at doing 3x, but it just hasn't done it yet. Now you get the upside from this coin as well. So, but obviously it's a strategy. It's not something you could just do. You really have to know the market. You really need to know what narratives are going to be the hottest, which ones are going to play out first. That way you could dump your money, take money out of one narrative and go to the next narrative. I think that's where you can easily see a 20 to 30x on your portfolio if you know how to manage that. So yeah, we're heating up. For me, I think we're going to be, like I said, 100K by the end of the year. Probably a lot more. We might be at 120K. We might be at 120K by the end of the year. But let's see. Let's look again. Let's look at this BTC chart again just to get a closer look. Yeah, so it's been transitioning and not transition, it's been consolidating in this space from 50 to 60K. So, I think it's a matter of time before we break that and we go to 70, 75, and we get to all-time highs. I think it's going to be a good time for crypto investors. I think, especially if you're in the right, like I said, if you're in the right altcoins, I think you're going to make a good amount of money. So just make sure when you make that good amount of money, you don't try to get greedy. A lot of people try to get too greedy, and then they end up losing all their profits, and then they have to hold until the next bull run, which again happens every 4 years. It's a cycle. Get familiar with the cycle, and you'll know if you'll know when you need to get out. You'll know when, okay, every cycle, it's diminishing returns. We had Bitcoin do a 10x 2017, 2020, it did a 7x. Now, obviously, it's probably going to do around a 3 to 4x this time. It's probably not going to, do a 7 to 10x. But who knows? We do have institutional investors coming into the space. Again, the ETFs are going to bring a lot of liquidity, and it should be a fun time for crypto in the next 4 to 6 months, I would say. And these interest rate cuts are going to speed things up, right? It's going to speed stuff up. Hey Yash, what's up, man? Where are you from? Yash says hi, bro. What's up, Yash? So yeah, we're talking about crypto. Bitcoin's at 61. It's consolidating right now. But again, going over that 60K mark, it actually just broke 61. So who knows? It might keep going back and forth. But I think we're going to be moving up to 65, 70,000. And I think all-time highs are around the corner. But yeah, that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to give an update. From India. What part of India? So my editor for my TikTok and my Instagram is out of India as well. So just to throw that out there. But yeah, I think it's pretty late in India, or it's like, or maybe it may be the morning. I'm not sure. Because when I'm sleeping, my editor is up. So I think it's like the time zones are a little bit off. From Delhi. All right, hopefully I said that right. Delhi, I haven't heard of that. Delhi, India. Is it morning or is it afternoon? Actually, I was asking, can I take a long trade from? I can't give financial advice, but what I could say is that it's 2 a.m. in the morning. Oh, wow, so you're dedicated. It's very, very early over there. All right, so you said, actually, I was asking, can I take a long trade from 60 to 90, 900? So here's the thing. In my opinion, I can't give personal financial advice, but I think by the end of the year, it'll definitely be higher than 61,000, right? So, and again, we're in the bull market. We're in the crypto bull market. So, it's most likely going to end in 2025. It may come, the reason why it might last a little bit longer is because we have financial institutions in the space. So, I think it's a somewhat safe bet to take a long position, in my opinion. It just depends on when you want to get out, right? Too, like if you're trying to double your money, if you're trying to make 20 to 30%, I think we could be at 100K by the end of the year. So that's a 40K increase from here. And, that's around 70 to 80%. So it just depends on your goals. So you have to evaluate what goals you want. And then from there, see which crypto asset can get you that. I think Bitcoin could definitely give a 30 to 40% by the end of the year, right? It's a lot. I mean, to purchase one, it's a lot, right? So you could definitely have to buy a piece. I need to start keeping the chat on because I typically, when I talk on here, I don't look at the chat, but I'm glad I have it on today. So now I know that some people participate. I can, keep it on. All right, I'm getting off. So make sure you guys go follow me on. Do you have an Instagram or any social? Yeah. So follow me on Instagram, Mr. Financial Nutrition, and then TikTok, Financial Nutrition. So I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, 6 p.m. during the week, and then I post on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. So, but yeah, just follow me on there. You'll see new content. So basically, what it is, it's me. It's just snippets of my live stream. So my live streams are like 20 to 30 minutes long. So I'll take snippets out so people could just see it in small form. So yeah, go follow me on those platforms. I do come out with content on TikTok and Instagram. But that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.